This is my Throne Serpent X3. And this is why this is the most underrated e-bike of its kind. For a whopping $4,400, you can get reverse, your horn, turn signals if you get the kit for it, and DOT fluid brakes, which personally I find really helpful when doing wheelies, and I feel really confident while riding. It comes with some pretty thin 19 front and 19 rear tires, but they're really good for trail riding, and me personally, they have been really good on the street. Now, the front screen is really good. It tells you your miles per hour, your battery, miles, and you have your 3 modes: Eco, Drive, and Hyper. Also, it works for day and, see if I do it, and night. Now, when it first arrives, it usually is in, I'm pretty sure, kilometers. If I can change it. Yeah, right there, kilometers. Now, if you get the bike, pretty easy. Come to the screen, install it, press the S, and you're back to miles per hour. Pretty easy fix. I struggled with this when I first got it because this is my first e-moto, but pretty easy to install. The whole build while making it was really good, really easy. I found it to be pretty good for beginners. So overall, the whole setup process of setting the whole bike up was good. They do bring a toolkit right here. This is the toolkit. I found it to have it has some good tools in it. I have my own in there, like Allen keys and stuff, but I mean, it does come with all the stuff you need to set up: the bars, brakes, the throttle does have a screw right under here, which you screw it into the bar. I broke it because, well, looped. But overall, it comes with everything you need to set it up, and it's a really nice bike. It does have some defaults, which personally, they haven't bothered me too much. For example, this kickstand here has come a bit loose and is hitting my frame right here, causing the pain, and it's like standing it down. So that's a big no. The plastic for the buttons and stuff is pretty cheap. So like this was ripped off, I think a basic loop, and this I smashed into something and it just ended up like tearing. But I mean, overall, it's pretty good for what you're getting. I'll say this is pretty good bike if you want to have like an e-ride, but you don't want to spend that much money to get an e-ride. But this is what I got, and it's really good, and I like it. I really like the throttle and the brakes though. The throttle response is really good, and I like it, so I have no complaints there. The things that I have added on is the seat cover, grips, and that's about it. The seat cover from Thrill Seekers, I find it to be really helpful while doing wheelies. The normal seat that it comes with is really slippery, and when you're trying to get to that balance angle, you can feel yourself slipping off. So that's why this seat cover helps out so much. Now, enough said. Let's take this bike out and let's go ride. We have arrived at the test place to test out the Throne Serpent. We're at Powell Butte. This place has some pretty good trails. I think has some pretty good jumps. So let's go trail ride. Let's see how this bike handles everything. All right. Pretty good. God damn, it's muddy. So, holy. What makes this bike a lot different from the others is definitely the seat height of it. It is quite tall, very large. So when you're getting on the bike or mounting or riding it, it's quite difficult to get on. There's people up ahead. Hello guys. Holy. Yep, definitely gonna need to clean the bike after this. So it has pretty big seat height, but with that big seat height, it also has a pretty big seat, as you guys can see. The stock one is very comfortable to sit on. It has a big foam platform, and it's quite nice to sit on. It's like holy, so hard to ride and talk at the same time. For $4,400, you're expected to bring a lot with it. So the battery, 72 volt, 40 amp, has tons of range. I've gone on ride outs multiple times in the past, and it just has plenty of range to get you from point A, point B, point C. So holy, gotta stand up for this part. So overall, pretty good battery wise. Suspension, really nice actually. I haven't found any problems with the suspension. Throne Serpent, 72 volt, 40 amp motor, battery. Suspension wise, really good. And honestly, for everything you're getting for $4,400, I'll say this is the perfect bike. Best starter bike. It has tons of torque, tons of power, but after a while, like a week, 2 weeks, you get so used to it, it's like incredible. So gosh, there's not really too many complaints I can talk about this bike. It wheelies so good, has such a good, for how thin the tires are, it handles the trails really good. And like, I haven't touched anything on the bike, like suspension, tires, any of that. The only thing I touched was grips, seat cover, and replacing the rear brake. Other than that, this bike absolutely handles anything you throw at it. Slam it on the ground, loop it 5 times. Hey, for hex, could try throwing it off a cliff. I'm joking, but it has such a strong build, and there's really no complaints. I mean, personally, the only complaint I do find is, let me think. The only complaint I do find, honestly, the stock light. It looks nice, but like, I mean, it's nice. It's just I don't really like it, to be honest. And when it first arrived, the plastic I had to peel off just got stuck all between up in there. So, but other than that, I have no complaints on it. So overall, great bike for what you get. If you are looking to get a bike, if you want to get a bike, hey, pretty underrated bike, pretty hidden from the public. I mean, for what you get, everything, it's amazing. So, hey, Throne Serpent, if you want to get a bike, you got the money, you don't want to spend as much for an e-ride, because I'm pretty sure they're like $5,000, Throne Serpent, it has definitely a lot more power than a Talaria. It has pretty even power with an e-ride, really torquey. Personally, I find the torque to help out so much during wheelies. So overall, I have no complaints on it. Thank you guys so much for watching. It has been 72 Serpent at your service. Have a blessed day and rock on.